Hi, everybody. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Kelly, and this video was a request during yesterday's sessions in which Kevin, my partner in crime and partner in life, and I were running support circles around managing grief and moving through grief with practices that increase our capacity and build our resiliency. As fellow mourners and grievers, we use these practices daily to help us kind of take care of ourselves and tend to that space that's in our heart and tend to our spirit. And it was requested that I create a quick video so that for those of you who liked this practice and you might want to continue it, you'll have it so that you'll know what the tune is, and then that you can do it at your own leisure and pleasure out in the community. So please share it. This practice, this song was shared with me by two neighbors that graciously invited me over, actually three neighbors who invited me over to their home for tea and for singing. And they taught me this song. And so thank you so much to Gretel, Nuala, and Kristen for an afternoon of tea and singing and community. And not sure if you realize that I continue to sing this song every day in my prayer circle. And I sing this song every day, especially today. It's not lost on me that today is January 6th. And, great tragedy happened in our country that I'm not sure if we should be surprised at or shocked at, because unfortunately these significant harms have happened in our history before and continue to happen. It's just that I think it was shocking to many because it was at the Capitol. But this harm has been happening for as long as humankind has existed. And so every day I have a practice of singing and praying and rejoicing and sending love out and light out into the world. And it's my gift. It's my way of just putting some light into spaces that may appear to be very dark. And so there's a word in this song that may or may not fit your worldview. And that word is hallelujah. And for me, when I'm singing hallelujah, hallelujah is an expression of deep, deep gratitude. And deep gratitude expressed in just sort of joyful exuberance. And so it is my gift of just thank you so much to the universe for where I'm at and what's available, the breath in my body, for my structure to be able to hold me one more step in my daily journey. And so it's actually multiple practices sort of wrapped up in one, in that I am offering it as a prayer. I am paying attention to what's happening in my body, and it's gratitude, an attitude of gratitude. So the practice is singing, and you could also hum, and it's creating the vibration to move through the body, which has been used again probably since the beginning of humankind, and we could figure out to make sounds and vocalizations together in community. And some cultures and practices are use chanting, right, from across cultures. Others use singing. Others use humming or sound bowls. So there's all kinds of forms of sound healing. And what the vibration and the sound does is it stimulates our nervous system, and especially the vagus nerve, the wandering nerve, or as Resmaa Menakem points out in his book, My Grandmother's Hands, which is a beautiful resource of practices for healing racialized trauma. And it also refers to the soul nerve. that it's the soul nerve, that it's like it's tending to those deeper spaces deep within us that touches our spirit and our soul. And I really like that a lot. And so take time, take 1 minute. 1 minute, it's like 30 seconds probably, to just sing. And if you don't like this song, that's okay. Sing any song that like uplifts your spirit and brings you some joy and offers you a moment, right? That I recognize that life is super, super hard right now, and that each of us are struggling in different ways. And I too struggle significantly from day to day. And I also experience great joy. And so what I call that is like tapping into our resources is knowing how to struggle well. So let's struggle well. And when we practice ways of being that help us to struggle well, when we meet moments like the ones that happened a year ago today that we're going to remember and we're going to honor and we're going to remember so that we can make changes in ourselves and the way in which we interact with each other and our communities so that that tragedy doesn't happen again, or no other tragedy where significant harm is created. Yeah, and we just need to come together. And so that's what this song represents. So the lyrics of this song were taught to me originally as: the ocean refuses no river, no river. The ocean refuses no river, no river. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. And it was suggested last night, and I had this huge yes response in me was, can we shift the languaging even more and say the ocean welcomes all rivers, all rivers. The ocean welcomes all rivers, all rivers. And the hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. And I just want to remind all of us, no matter where you are in these cultural dialogues that are happening and these really difficult conversations, to tend to yourself and to tend to your heart and tend to your body. Help yourself stay as level-headed as possible and as centered in your heart and spirit as possible, so that we can lean in and have these difficult conversations that can help us not only heal ourselves and our communities, but hopefully spill over into our world and help us to heal our planet, right? And to come together and to just make difference in these tiny ways. And a tiny way is singing and rejoicing. So here's the song. And bear with me and forgive my voice. And it doesn't matter. Like, that's the point. It's like, let's not be self-conscious anymore. Let's just be and let it happen. So here it is. Here's my gift of healing on this day, January 6th, 2022. And it is my request for all of us to come together and heal and to help soften the grief that we may be feeling, and to offer gratitude to the universe, to remember that in the end, we all reach one source, and we might travel different rivers, but we come to one source, and that is welcome. Let's just welcome each other and love each other and just figure this out together. And I know it's hard. So here it goes. The ocean welcomes all rivers, all rivers. The ocean welcomes all rivers, all rivers. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. The ocean welcomes all rivers, all rivers. The ocean welcomes all rivers, all rivers. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Thank you. Be well. See you soon.